Demonstrator from the scenic rim in Queensland, coming to you live for day 5 of my 12 days of crafting on Friday, the 13th of September 2024. I hope you've been enjoying my 12 days of Christmas crafting, and I've got a superb, fun scrapbook to show you today. So, even though here in Australia we don't have a snowy Christmas, but I actually had some snow photos, and I thought for most of the people internationally that have a white Christmas, you would love to use this as your Christmas scrapbooking layout. So I thought, why not show you? And I'm using some of my snow photos, and you'll see how super cute my kids were in these snow photos. It was their very first trip to the snow ever. I think Denny Lee was 6 years of age and Jade was 8 years of age. Not that you can tell the difference. They look like they're twins, even though the younger one looks like she's the same age as the oldest one. So welcome everyone. I can see quite a few of you are jumping on at the moment. Please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And I'm super excited to be bringing you this 12 days of Christmas crafting. I can't believe we're on day 5 already. So we're nearly halfway through. I can't believe that we have achieved, this is the 5th day of our Christmas crafting. Scrapbooking was your introduction to card making back in the day. Now, the reason you're going to have to all bear with me with this, because I am very, very new to these scrapbook workshop kits. I mean, I do my own scrapbook workshop kits, and it's fine because I can understand my instructions, no problem whatsoever. So you're going to have to bear with me when it comes to me working out how to decipher these scrapbook instructions. And the reason being, I am Stampin' Up through and through. I am the true heart of my crafting is Stampin' Up, and I stand behind the company, and I have never, in the whole entire time that I've been with Stampin' Up, I have never had to need to buy any other crafting products because Stampin' Up had it all for me, even though we were very card orientated, and that Stampin' Up tended to sway away from the scrapbooking products. That was totally okay for me because I am a card maker at heart. That is my true passion, is card making. But I can tell you scrapbooking is definitely becoming my second definite passion when it comes to crafting, because I can tell you I am thoroughly enjoying the scrapbooking that I have been doing, and I'm interested to showcase these brand new scrapbook workshop kits that Stampin' Up have actually introduced to our range. We've got a new scrapbooking range, which is fantastic. So for all of the people out there that thought that they were missing something with their scrapbooking when it came to Stampin' Up, we have got you covered now. So it's super, super awesome. So if you're just joining, I've been doing 12 days of Christmas. This is day 5. So if you haven't seen the first 4 videos, then after this live video, you need to go back and check out day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4, because we've done some beautiful Christmas crafting in those 4 videos. And yesterday, I showed you my never fail method of how to make a box of any size that you want by using the template that I showed you, and by showing you how to actually work out how to create a box the size that you want. So if you missed that one and you're not a very confident person when it comes to box making, you definitely need to watch yesterday's, because that will actually show you the best tried and true method of how to create a box base and a box lid. And you can create them any size of that you like. By showing actually how I created that box yesterday. And I showed you my method. I showed you how to actually create a box any size you like. Kath is saying that we learn for you, and I'm grateful you take the time to show and teach and encourage us. And you know what? I actually was only discussing, I got a new team member yesterday, and I was discussing about how what I like to do is just share my love of crafting with others. I just want everyone to love crafting as much as what I do. And I want everybody to get their creative juices flowing and actually get those products out and use them. And that's actually what I enjoy doing. This is the best part of my day, hanging out with all of you crafty people and chatting with you and sharing tips and tricks of how to make your crafting easier. And that is what I'm about. I'm about and making sure that everyone is enjoying their crafting experience. And that if you're frustrated with something, then please drop it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know how I can help you with your crafting, because that is what I'm about. I love making it easier for you to craft, because we don't want crafting to be stressful. We want crafting to be our relaxation. We want crafting to be that joy in our life that allows us to escape from all of those stressful things. Now, while I'm talking about that, what I want to talk to you about is being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters community allows you to be a part of a safe, crafty community, and it makes you not feel alone with your crafting. There's one thing that that really makes me sad is when I listen to people and they say, I do like crafting, but I've got no one to craft with, and so therefore I don't tend to do much because I'm alone crafting. And that is not what we want. We want to be a part of a crafty community. We want to be a part of a crafty circle, and a part of um, making beautiful friendships through our creativity. And that's what being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team is all about. We love helping each other with their crafting. We love inspiring each other with our crafting, and we love complimenting each other on our crafting. So purchasing the starter kit is not only about a discount, it's about belonging somewhere. It's about being a part of a crafty community that you really feel like you belong, and that you really feel like it encourages you with your creativity and encourages you with your crafting. So I really urge, if you are getting into crafting, if you're brand new to crafting, you definitely need to purchase the starter kit, because when you're brand new to crafting, you've got lots of things that you need to purchase to set yourself up. So the best way and the best value for money is definitely to purchase the starter kit. And then while you're building your craft supplies, definitely purchase things at a discount, because it is the best way to buy. Now, also too, if you are a casual crafter or even an avid crafter that you love Christmas crafting, you love getting your products, you spend a lot of money on Christmas crafts because you love giving people handmade cards and gift wrapping, then definitely join my team. It's only $169 to join, but you get to choose $235 worth of product of your choice. It's not a set starter kit. You can actually physically choose whatever you want to put in your starter kit. So please, if you are interested, you can scan that QR code there. You can also give me a phone call and see if it is something. Have a talk with me. I'm absolutely an open book. There is nothing to be scared of. There is nothing that I don't tell you. I mean, any questions that you ask me, I am quite happy to answer, because I remember it took me 2 years to finally make the decision to sign up to Stampin' Up. And I now realize it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, because my creativity has soared. My friendship circle of friends has grown massively. I now have friends all over the world because we are a global company. So we are all enjoying the same products all over the world, which is fantastic. So you get to make crafty friends on the other side of the world, which is fantastic. And since I've been with Stampin' Up, I've now started to travel the world, which is fantastic. That is not for everyone, though. I work very, very hard to earn those incentive trips, and there's only like 0.1% of the company actually earn those trips. And when we go on those trips, we absolutely admire everyone that is on that trip, because we know exactly how hard they have had to work to actually earn those trips. But I am an open book. I'm here to support you no matter how you want to be supported with your Stamping Up. If you just want to buy for yourself, that's totally okay. If you are thinking about holding some classes to have a bit of a crafty circle to get to know each other and to find friends in your area, then I'm happy to support you and help you with that. Or if you are thinking about like a few years time down the track that you may want to retire from your day job, and you may want to take up a job that is really, really such a fun job to do. You may want to run it as a business, and I'm here for that as well. My team get free business training every week. We have a business video, we have a live question and answer Zoom call every week. I am here to support you no matter what, however you want to be supported. And I am a no pressure leader. Like, honestly, if you decide that you just want want to purchase a starter kit and then you want to purchase your own products and enjoy the discount, then I'm here to support you with that as well. But it is definitely worth thinking about. And I always say to people, there is never a reason to not have discount. Like there is physically never a reason to not have discount. So you can scan that QR code there on the screen, and I would be more than happy to help you out with whatever you want to put in your starter kit with some guidance. But it is definitely a really, really good choice. All right, I will get off my soapbox now. The only other thing I wanted to tell you about is my October World Card Making Day. I have 3 spots left. Only 3 spots. If you have not registered for World Card Making Day, you need to jump on and register now, because I have 3 spots left, because I have run out of chairs. Once those 3 spots are filled up, we have no more chairs for people to sit on, unless you bring your own chair. I mean, I'm happy if you want to come and you want to bring your own chair, but I am physically going to be full to the brim with 3 more people. So 3 spots left. You can scan that QR code there if you've decided that you want to come to World Card Making Day. We make 8 beautiful cards. I do all the hard work for you. All you need to do is stamp and assemble. You use my stamps, my inks. All you need to do is bring your crafting tools with you and your own adhesive. So there will be a light lunch served, and my friend Lucy is a wonderful person when it comes to cooking, and she lined up what she's going to make, and I'm telling you, if it's not for the crafting that you want to come, you may want to come for the food, because she is pretty special. Some of the foods that she creates for our card buffets and our classes that we have. It's here in the Scenic Rim in Queensland. So if you live Brisbane, Gold Coast, Ipswich, anywhere in the Scenic Rim, Jimboomba, Flagstone, any of those areas, Logan, what's the other place? Is it Springfield? Is it Springfield? I think. Anyway, if you live in the vicinity of any of those places, it is well worth the drive. It's a 4-hour class, so it's super, super fun to be a part of. All right, now I'm just going to show you what we've already created in the first 4 days of our Christmas crafting. And we have created some gorgeous projects. So day 1, we created this beautiful little treat box. And these are our book treat boxes. They come in a pack of 10, and you can decorate them any way you like, but we have used that gorgeous die with the shadow die, done some gold embossing, used some of that gorgeous cherry cobbler gold trimmed ribbon, which is absolutely stunning, and of course I think my favorite embellishments, which are the Druzy gems. So it was a super cute, easy project to do, but as you can see, you could have them as table favors, you could have them as a cute little gift to give to somebody. You could pop maybe a gift card in there with some shreddy, or you could possibly put a nice little chocolate or a pack of biscuits. There's lots and lots of things that you would be able to fit in this cute little treat box. So that was day 1. Day 2, you all seen me struggle with my oops, I'll just get that out from under there. You all seen me struggle with my glue gun, because I'm not a glue gun person, and I'll be the first one to admit. As you can see, we've used the same sentiment here, the die cuts here with the shadow behind. We've done this one here, we've done the gold shadow behind and put the cherry cobbler on top. This one here, we've done it the opposite way around. We've put the cherry cobbler behind and the gold word die cut on top. But you can see this is a new kit, this one here. So the ornaments are actually a kit. Everything comes in the kit except for this and the Druzy gems that I've put on there. And I have actually done, you know, my usual, the Wink of Stella. It's Springfield. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember, Catherine. I know I always get confused whether it's Springfield or Springwood, because there is a Springwood as well. And on day 3, we created this cute bendy card. So as you can see, and it's got some gorgeous sentiments on the back there, but a cute bendy card, and using that never fail method of stapling all your embellishments together to create a bunch of foliage, which is really, really, it has saved my day. That is from my lovely friend Kayla. I was watching her video one day and she does it all the time. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to start doing that too. And I can tell you, it has totally changed the way I can embellish things, because you can staple them all together and they stay together, and then you can just pop it on wherever you like. I did the same technique here with this gorgeous box. Now, this is the box that I showed you the template yesterday and my never fail method of how to actually create a box to any size that you want. Now, there's a Versamark ink pad that's in there, and I think it's great that we have the two-tone box. So we have the Mossy Meadow on the bottom, and then we have the gold accented DSP on the top for the lid. But super, super cute, and using some of those gorgeous embellishments. The only stamping we did was the sentiment, and that was it. All the rest are die cut out of the gorgeous golden green suite of products. And I did actually add some die cuts out of the changing leaves, because there's some gorgeous die cuts in there of some veiny leaves and things, and I thought it would just actually take that to a whole new level. So that is the 4 things that we have done so far in day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. And today we're actually going to, you case the bendy card, Leslie. So today we're actually going to showcase the gorgeous Stampin' Up workshops that we actually have, the scrapbook workshops that we have. So let's pop all these things aside. I'm getting a great collection. Now, for anyone that orders through my 12 days of Christmas, you all will go into an entry, into a draw to possibly win all of the projects. One person, one lucky person is going to be the winner of all of those projects that I will be making in my 12 days of Christmas. So, so if you want to get out there, the only thing that you probably won't win will be today's scrapbook layout, because it will have photos of my kids on it. So I probably won't give that away. And I don't think anyone would really want a scrapbook layout with photos of my children. But anyway, so first of all, I mean, this is the one that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the snowy days, but I wanted to explain to you how these kits go together. And I've got these gorgeous photos. Look at these gorgeous kids. Are they not just stunning looking kids? Look how cute they are. So this is Denny. She was 6, and this is Jade. She was 8 when we went there. Now look at the heights here. Like, you would think that they were twins, and everywhere where we used to go, everyone used to think they're twins. Hang on, I'll bring that up a little bit closer so you can see. Look at those cute little chubby faces that they had. Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, I know I'm a little bit biased when it comes to my children, but anyway, I've got 2 gorgeous girls. All right, so I wanted to show you what we have. Now, with every scrapbooking workshop kit, it comes with everything that we need in it. So this one here, it has all of the designer series paper that we need. It has photo placement mats. It also has die cut pieces. It has stickers and things. It's got everything that we need. It's also got paper and things in it. So when you actually purchase the scrapbook workshop kit, you have everything to make 3 double-page layouts. It comes with an instruction sheet, and we're going to work through an instruction sheet this morning so that we can actually work out how we do these kits. Now, also what happens with these kits, you can also buy some extra things that, yeah, wait until I'm a grandmother. Well, I think that's going to be a few years yet, Julie. Anyway, so they come with everything in the kits, but you can also buy extra designer series paper and sticker sheet packs that go with these kits to get even more out of your scrapbook kit. And you can also buy a paper pack that goes with it. So the Autumn to Remember has a paper pack that goes with it. And in that paper pack, we have some 2-tone cardstock in Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, and Petal Pink is all in this mixture paper pack. So you can actually buy an extra paper pack, which is the colored double-sided 2-toned 12 by 12 sheets, but you can also buy an extra designer series paper pack with an extra sticker sheet in it as well. They all come, they all have those matching designer series paper and sticker sheets, and these matching 12 by 12 2-tone cardstocks that you can buy. So we have, of course, this one here is the Autumn to Remember. So I'm going to use that one. And I think I might actually use that one with some photos of my mum for a change. Now this one here, I was searching for some Christmas photos, and do you think I can find the peg that has my photos on it? This morning and that's probably why I was a little bit late putting the event up and everything, because my thought process was I was going to use the Reindeer Memories scrapbook kit because I wanted to, I'm sure I have some gorgeous photos of my kids when they were little at Christmas. And so I wanted to do that. Anyway, I couldn't find the photos, and I've sent a message to my daughter to see if she's got some photos somewhere. And I know that they're somewhere, but when I've moved house, Lord knows. So this, once again, comes with everything in the kit. And you can also buy the paper pack. And in the paper pack, as an extra, it has early espresso, garden green, granny apple green, pecan pie, and real red in that paper pack. And it says, it doesn't say, 12 sheets. So 12 sheets in total. There is also, this one goes with the snow days that I'm going to be using, so I'll put that one aside. And we've got Pool Party. This is one of my gorgeous favorite colors is Pool Party. So this is two-tone Pool Party cardstock, and you can get it in a pack with 12 sheets. You can also get basic black now, 12 by 12. And you can also get, this is White Willow that Close to My Heart had. It was called White Daisy, I think it was, with Close to My Heart. So Stampin' Up have actually decided to add it to their product range, and they've called it White Willow instead of White Daisy. I think it was called White Daisy. I may be mistaken. Anyway, so of course we have all of those, and Cynthia's saying, she bought everything, and so did I, except for the designer series paper and the sticker sheets. But we'll see how we go with these scrapbook workshop kits and see if I want to buy them extra. Now, once again, here is the paper pack that you can buy as an extra added on, which is Early Espresso, Garden Green, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Poppy Parade in the 12 by 12 two-toned cardstock. Now I'm going to unpack this kit, and we are going to get this kit started. I don't know how far I'm going to get with the kit, but I'm going to try and get as far as I can, and I'm hopefully going to get a double page layout done today. But we will see how we go, because you're gonna have to help me. So for the people that are close to my heart, people that are on here, or people that have purchased Close to My Heart and they're used to these types of kits, you're going to have to help me, because I'm a shocker at following instructions, but I'm going to try. Now, I have some little sticky notes here. These were things that we had years ago. They're from Stampin' Up, and they're a whole heap of different sticky notes. So I'm actually going to use some of these sticky notes to be able to label everything as I cut it. So I'm going to pop those up to the side. Now, on our instructions, it shows you here the 3 double page layouts that we would be doing in this kit. It also tells you down here the materials that you need. It says Snowy Days Workshop Kit, which is what we've got. It says we need Pool Party Classic Stampin' Pads. So there's my Pool Party Classic Stampin' Pads. So we'll actually pop that over there. It says we need blending brushes, Stampin' Seal, paper trimmer, and paper snips. Now, it also tells you down here the photos and the sizes that you need. Yes, Catherine. 12 by 12 papers. I'm going to get those. Well, we're going to check those papers out. They're obviously not going to be as thick as our cardstock. They're actually papers. They're 12 by 12 papers, not 12 by 12 physical thick cardstock. Well, I don't think they are. Anyway, so now down here it says that we can gather our photos. For project 1, we need a 3 by 3. We need 2 3 by 4s portrait. Now you can see there it says P, which is portrait. We need a 4 by 4, and that's all we need for project 1. For project 2, we need a 3 by 4 landscape, and we need a 4 by 4, and we need 2 4 by 6 portraits. So portrait means upright. Landscape, of course, means going like the landscape. And for project 3, we need 3 by 4 landscapes, and we need 2 4 by 6 portraits. Now, I haven't done my photos like that. I have just printed up some photos, and we will see how we go. But I can possibly go back and print photos properly in the right sizes. So now, let's see what's in our kit to start off with. We will pull all that out, and we will see what we have in the kit. and then we will go through and start cutting the designer series paper. Now, the last time that I did one of these kits, I didn't realize that when you go to cut your papers, that it makes you cut all the papers for all the layouts straight away. Catherine says, read instructions is always the trick with layouts, and they will go together quickly or quietly. So I'm assuming that should have said quickly. All right, so we've got some designer series paper in here. We've got this one here with the snow globes, and then the reverse side that has the snowflakes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. No, 5 sheets of that. Or do we have more than that? We have 5 sheets of that one all together. And I'm just going to turn it over this way so that you can see. We have, oh no, sorry. We don't have 5 sheets of that. That one's a totally different one. Let's get this right. We have 1, 2 sheets of that one. Okay, with the snowflakes. Then we have these cute little house ones with the pine trees and Christmas trees. And we have the candy canes on the back. You have 2 sheets of that. Then we have 2 sheets of the holly and the stripes on the back. We have, so there's loads in this workshop kit. We have 2 of the, you all know me with the garden green, and they're just one-sided. Okay, so garden green with white on the back. This one here is obviously pool party, and it's white on the back. Okay, so you can see there some cute little like geometrical patterns. Now we have, is this the sticker sheet? Yes, that's the sticker sheet. So you can actually buy the designer series paper and the sticker sheets as another add-on. So if you absolutely love what you do in the workshop kit, then you can buy these as extra so that you can make more layouts as well. So we have that gorgeous sticker sheet there. We have some, it's probably white willow cardstock. Now let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Okay, so, and I don't know why I turned that over, but anyway, now we have our photo placement sheets. Now I did get told something about these. So these are the little 3x3 ones. And then we have 3x4. Now this is 3x4 portrait, but as someone told me, oh no, it doesn't. Someone told me that if you needed them landscape, they were landscape on the back. But these ones, that was in the close to my heart. These ones aren't like that. Okay, so we've got 3x4 portrait are all there. None of those have got anything on the back, and none of those are landscape at all. So let's see whether they do anything like that. So we've got 4x4s here. We might just have to put them landscape. 4x4s, and we've got 4x6s, which that one's portrait, that one's portrait. They're all portrait. Okay, so we're obviously going to have to rearrange them the way we need them. And I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm sure we will work it out as we go along. We will work out why we need that. I'm not quite sure why we have that, but anyway. And then, of course, we have the, well, it's thicker than paper. Okay, because this is the Pool Party, the 2-tone. So can you see that? We've got True Pool Party on one side, and then we've got the darker version on the other side. Okay. So, and then that's just the base sheet. So that's everything in the kit that we needed. So let's start with our instructions. So I'm just going to pop this aside now, and we're going to start with our instructions. We're going to follow step by step, and we're going to see if we can do this. Now, one thing that I did read before I jumped on as well, it has little asterisks here. Those asterisks means that you turn the reverse side of the paper, and that's the side that you're going to use, all right? So, first of all, we're going to need that holly paper. And it tells you the orientation as well. So we've got the front this way. We've got the back with our stripes going that way. So the first one that we're going to do is we're going to do all these cutting measurements here. So the first one is 2.5 inches by 12. So let's cut 2.5 inches by 12, and then we're going to label this with the label. So 2.5 inches by 12, and I have a pen. Hang on, I have someone at my door. Thank you. It was my postie giving me another Stampin' Up parcel. How unusual. Hang on, I forgot about popping me down here in the corner. There we go. Okay. All right. So we've done that first one, and it says, I think it's 2-1, but anyway, we're just going to mark it like that and pop it aside. So I'm just going to put a sticky note on it, mark it, and pop it aside. The next one we have is 1.5 inches by 12. So we're going to take that to 1.5 inches. Just there. And we are going to mark that one to A. Like that. And we're going to pop it aside. The next one is reverse side. So you can see here it's telling us reverse side. So 2B is the reverse side, 2G is the reverse side. So 2B is going to be 1 inch by 12. So we're going to take it 1 inch. The dogs are going off in the neighborhood because the postie has just come to me. Okay, so 1 inch by 12. And that one is going to be 2B, but we need to flip it. We need to flip it over this way and mark that one 2B. There. Okay, this one is going to be 1.5 inches by 12, and it's going to be the reverse side as well. So 1.5 inches by 12. And that's also going to be that reverse side. And that one is going to be 2G. We're going to mark that one and pop it onto our pile like so. Ah, oh, what did I do there? Thank you. No, I have got 2B. It says 2B. 2B. Okay, who's trying to confuse me? Don't try and confuse me. I'm following the instructions. This one is the reverse side, and it is called 2B. This one is the reverse side, and it is called 2G. I'm following the instructions. Stop it. Okay. Now, these ones are 1D and 1J are 1/2 inch strips, the right size, but they're 10 inches. Now, I'm just going to do it like this because, like, honestly, 1/2 inch strips, I need to use that side of my trimmer. That and another 1/2 inch strip is that. Now, they have to be the other way, and they have to be by 10 inches. 1/2 inch by 10 inches. So let's put them together and cut them at 10 inches. Let's cut them at 10. I'm going to cut one at a time so I don't mess this up. 10 inches. We have there. Got that one. And we have that one. 10 inches. Okay, am I doing really well? Oh, okay. Now I'm getting you. I thought you were telling me I was writing the wrong thing. Don't confuse me while I'm trying to do these things. Okay, so we've got 1D. 1D is one of them. There. And we have 1J, which is that one. Okay. I've cut all of those. Whoops, I've got an extra bit there. I've cut all of those. Okay. So we have all of those done and in a pile. And I'm assuming this bit is left over and those two little bits are left over. So let's go to the next page. The next page, I'm just going to pop that over this side. And we will get into the next page. So the next page is this gorgeous snowman. And it's telling me to have it this orientation. Cut orientation. So I'm assuming that it's got to look like that. And we're going to do, I'm going to put this in one pile. Here. Okay. We are going to cut it at 12 inches by 4 inches. So let's do 4 inches like so. And that one's cut like that. And it is called 1B. We'll pop that on there and name it 1B. Oh, and it's got to be the other way. It's got to be this way. Okay, 1B, because it's got an asterisk on it. We're going to do another 12 inches by 4 inches. The opposite. It's going to be the snowflake way as well again. So we've got that by 4 inches. And that is going to be 1G. 1G. As long as none of these little sticky notes come off them, I'll be right. Yeah, that's okay, Julie. Just don't confuse me while I'm trying to do these because, like, I'm bad enough as it is. Okay, so 2.5. At least I'm honest. Okay, so 2.5. We've done that one at 2.5. It's going to be the reverse side 2, and it's going to be 2C. So we have that one. Okay, 2C. We have that like that. All right. And I'm assuming this one's just going to be left over. So we will leave that in our scraps. The next one, we're going to use another sheet of this. Okay, another sheet. It doesn't tell me what that is. 5 by 7. Oh, it does say 1 inch by 12, but I can get that out of that piece. Do I use that piece? Let me see if I need it anywhere else. No, so I'm going to get it out of that piece because I can get it out of that piece. Okay, so I'm going to do a 1 inch piece there. I'm going to do it out of that. I'm going rogue. I'm going rogue already. 1 inch by 12. And it's going to be 2H. 2H. No, look, actually, to tell you the truth, Catherine, I tried to do that the other day and then I got confused, so I'm not going to do it. I'm physically not going to do it. I'm just going to cut. I just want to show people how to cut the pattern. And if it turns out that we don't get to do it or we might just lay it out, that's totally okay. All right. Now, we are actually going to use this because we're going to need a 5 by 7 inch piece. and it's going to be the back as well. So we're going to do 5 inches this way. Five, and I'm going to go down here to 7 and see if I can get that. 5 by 7. And let's go like that. Oh, look at this. I'm really getting technical now. By 7, so let's go down to 5. Look at that. And we have that piece there. And that one is 3C. C. I don't need to confuse myself. All right, so we've got that. All right, that's spare paper we're going to put over there. Then we're going to bring out this one. Cut orientation again is this way. We are going to cut, okay, a 2-inch by 12. And that's going to be the right way. So we're going to do a 2-inch there by 12. That way. 2-inch by 12. Okay. I'm going to put that in there because that's my next pile of things there. This one here is called 3F. There. Now 1C is going to be 6 by 10 and 6 by 10. So we're going to cut it this way. 6 by 10 and 6 by 10. So we're just going to cut that one in half. That one was easy. And we're going to use the reverse side, and it's going to be 1C and 1I, I think it is. I don't know. 1C and 1I. That one is there, and that one is there. Okay, so we have all of those ones. See, we're powering through this now. Next sheet of that, we're still going to cut it with the orientation this way. We are going to do a 10 by 10. So let's go here. We'll do 10. We'll do 10 this way and down to 10. Down to 10. That's where our paper trimmer is really awesome. And I'm going to flip it over that way. We're going to go 10. And we're going to come down to 10 again. Okay. So that one is going to be that size, and we're going to do 3G. Am I supposed to be marking them with asterisks? Can someone tell me that? I am doing it the way that the paper's got to be. And 3B is going to be 8.5 by 2. So let's do 8.5 along here. Hang on. Get this right. Down here. Let's do 8.5 along here. 8.5. And I nearly need to put a new trimmer blade in my trimmer. 8.5. And I'm assuming that is 2. And it is. Okay, so we've got that, and that's left over, obviously. So that one is 3B. Good idea with the labels. So anyone that knows, should we do the asterisks on them, or should we not do the asterisks on them? Okay, so we've got that one there. So we've got those all done. Last, we've got a few more pages. We're getting pretty close. Okay. Exclusive paper. Untrimmed. So those two pieces there are obviously okay. Exclusive paper. Make sure the paper is facing in the direction shown before cutting. Okay, that way, there, correct? Okay, that way there. So we're going to do 12 by 10. So we'll just do 10 that way, correct? That one there is 12 by 10, which is 3E. 3E. Okay, 3E. And then we have 12.5 by a half. Okay, so a 1/2 inch. So let's go this way. 1/2 inch. There. And another 1/2 inch. So that one is 1A. There. And this one is 1H. 1/2 inch. 1H. 1H. There. Okay, so I've got those ones done. Okay, so Leslie's saying it wouldn't hurt to put an asterisk on it. So this must be leftover paper. Leslie's saying it wouldn't hurt to put asterisks, but I haven't been doing it now. So, Lord knows. Anyway, so we're going to have the paper going that way. Yep. Okay, paper going that way. So we're going to do 3 inches by 12. So we'll do 3 inches down this way. 3 inches by 12, and that one's going to be 3E. Whoops. That one, 3E. We've got 3 inches by 10.25. So we'll do 3 inches. By 10.25. There. And that one is 2D. 2D. There. And we've got 6 inches by 10.5. So I'm assuming this is 6 inches. Yep, by 10 by 10. Whoa, nearly did it wrong. 10. 6 inches by 10, and that one is 3A. I think my sticky notes are just about had their day. Okay, so that one, and that one. So we've got those ones done. Next one, we've got to do untrimmed pool party, dark and light. Okay, so we obviously need 2 pages of that. White willow cardstock. I'm assuming that's all the photo mats, the white willow cardstock, which we can cut those anyway. So let's do that. White willow here. Okay, so we've got 3.25 by 4.25. So 3.25 there by 4.25. And this is not going to work with my photos because my photos are different. But anyway, and we've got 3.25 by 3.25 there. Okay, so we have those. We've got that one is 1E. Whoops. 1E. Hello, Rebecca. Congratulations on earning the trip, girl. I can't wait to be hanging out with you. And this one's 1K. I'm showing people how to cut these scrapbooking kits. That one's all right. Okay, so now we've got 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Can we get that out of here? We can. Why can't I do that out of there? Watch out, I'm going rogue. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's go. We'll do what they say. We'll do what they say. Why not? 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 and by 4 1/4. Well, now you're going to know how to put it together, because if you're anything like me, Beck, I mean, I'm not used to these kits and how you cut everything all at once. So 3 1/4. Oh, what am I doing? That one's 2L and this one's 2M. 2M. That. Okay, we've got 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So 4 1/4. Oh, hang on. What does this go to? No, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. There. I need to go and get a new trimmer blade by 6 1/4 and 3 1/4. So 6 1/4 and 3 1/4. Let's get a new blade. Okay, so we've got that, which is 3D. And this one is 1L. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not metric, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, so we need another sheet of white willow, and I'm going to get a new trimmer blade, because my well, look at that. I need a new trimmer blade though. Just cleaning out my track. And I'm going to get a new trimmer blade. I have one over here. So we can slice it like butter. And I'm going to keep my old trimmer blade for when I cut my glimmer paper, like I've told people before. I never throw out the old ones. I use the old ones for cutting glimmer paper. All right. New blade. We should be right now. So we've got 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Watch me whip through it now. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, which will be 1F, 1F, and then we've got the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 there. And that one will be 2F there. Then we have 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 again. That. By 4 1/4. And that one is going to be 2E. And then we have 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 again. Okay, that one's going to be 2K. Like that. And then we have 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. So we'll do 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. And that one's going to be 1M, 1M. And we're nearly there, people. Nearly there. What do we got here? 3H is going to be 8 1/2 by 9 1/2. So let's grab another piece of white willow. 8 1/2. And I'm going to take it down to 9 1/2 so that we can save that. By 9 1/2. There we go. And that one is 3H. And we are done with the cutting, people. We are physically done with all the cutting. All right. Done. Okay. That is obviously all scraps, which we will pop back into our bag. And don't throw any of your scraps away, because you will be able to use your scraps on many other projects and things and other layouts. So definitely don't throw the scraps out. Okay, let's pop that in. And then I've got this bigger piece. Can get popped in. And those couple of pieces can get popped in. And everything else is labeled. Okay, so we are good to go. All right. So now we're going to have the fun part. I'm going to pop all that in there. I'm now going to put them into piles of things here. So we have, okay, we have all of these that we've cut. And I'm going to, so we map photos on 1E, 1F. So that's these over here, but we're not going to do that. We are going to use a piece of, okay, now I'm going to need the help. Now's when I'm going to really need the help of how I find my bits and pieces. So for anyone that is used to doing this, we're going to need some help to find the bits and pieces. So we're going to match on our pool party is our base. And I think we're using the dark side. Okay, our big strips of that, which are these. And that is going to be, we have a big strip there and a big strip there. I'm assuming 1G. Let me see. Adhere 1B. So let's find out everything that we need. 1E, 1F, 1K, and 1L. Adhere 1B to the top of pool party base. Okay, 1B would be one of these. I'm assuming. 1B is that one. Yes, we've got it. Adhere 1A over the seam. So they were the little strips that we did. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to put all those out there. I'm going to spread all these on the ground so I know what I've got. What's this one? 1A, 1C, 1C, 1C. We need that one. And we need those other little strips which were here. Oh, that one's a scrap, I think. Yep. We had some strips. I'm now just going to separate everything into the patterned papers so that when I go to look for that coloured pattern paper, I'm going to know what it is. I think that's a scrap. That one. All right, so we've got these little strippy bits here that are obviously going to be some of them. So we need 1C. This one here. That's 1D. Yep, we've got 1D. And why have I got 1J? 1D there. Okay. All right, so we have that. Oh, that's this one, 1J. Nope, it's not that one. It's these ones here. 2C. That. Can you see the struggle is real? So this is going here. This is going up here. I'm still yet to find this piece here. Ah. Or did I not cut that piece? I don't think I cut that piece. I didn't. I didn't cut that piece. So I didn't cut the piece that goes over there. Or did I? 1A. No. No. Where in the world was 1A? Where did we do 1A? That. Nope. Anyone know where 1A is? It's that. Oh, 1A. It's those papers. 1A and 1H. Ah, there it is. It's okay, people. I found it. It's there. Sort numerical or all numbers, ones and twos, etc. into piles, Margie. Okay. I don't think so, Leslie, because Leslie's saying our number ones for. Oh, they are all ones. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do what Margie has just told me, because Margie's used to all of these things. So let's sort them all into piles of 1 and 1. Nope. Nope. 1. 1. Nope. Nope. That's all 2. That one's 1. That one's 1. Okay, so now we're getting a bit more. See, we're all learning. I mean, like, this is my first time ever doing anything with these type of kits. So it's nice to know that we are learning. They're all number 2s. Okay, so that's 2. This one is number 1. So we're going to use that on the other page. That one's a number 1. We're going to use that on the other side of the page. These are number 2s. We'll put them over there. Okay, that's a number 1, which will go there. The rest are number 3. Oh, that one's a 2. That one's a 2. That one's a 3. That one's a 3. There. Okay, we are all good. We're all good. 1, 2. Done. Okay, so let's grab. We have 2 pieces of our pool party, because we're going to put one on one side, one on the other side. And I'll move all of them out of the way. Righto, now we're good to go. Thanks, Margie, for the help. And I've just lost that off there. But anyway, I think that was there. Okay, so we have our 2-page layouts here. We've got one there. We've got one there. We're going to put this one up above here. Well, I think we are on the second page. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Look at that. They're coming together. We're going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Now, This one is 1D, but I need to have another one of them, and I only have one for some. Oh, no, there it is there. There it is. It came, 1J. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. So we've got to adhere this onto here. Then we're going to cover up the strip there, so we can do that. Let's do that. So it says here to mat our photos. I'm not going to do that, but I'm actually going to do this part here. So it says to put this up the top. And I am using liquid glue because I am a liquid glue person, and I'm going to stand up so I can get that nice and straight up through there. Whoops. Down there. Let me see that I've got that straight. Can come down a little bit. And there we have that bit up there. Then we're going to glue this strip to cover over the top. All right, and that one's going to go over there to cover up the seam, just like that. So we can take them off. Look at this. Okay, this one here is going to go. Now, it tells us the measurements of where we can do this. It tells you to put it 2 inches down, 1 inch from there. So let's grab a ruler. We can do it this way. 2 inches down. So we can go here. 2 inches down, 1 inch from in here, which we are 1 inch from in there. And that will leave us 4 inches from the bottom. Yep, and it does. Okay, so we can adhere this one right here like this. So we'll do that. We could put a mark there, which I might do that with a pencil. If I had a pencil that's going to work. There's a pencil there. Has that one got any lead in it? Yes, it has. Okay, so let's do 2 inches down, which is there. Let's do 1 inch in, which is there. That way we can line up this, and I'm going to stand up again. I'm going to line that up there, line that up there, and there. Okay. And we have that there. I'm just going to eyeball that to be nice and straight. There we have that. All right. Now we're going to add this one across here. Let's do the other page while we're going. So let's adhere this one up the top. Okay. There. Then we're going to pop our little strip over. No, we're not. Prepare for both pages. Left page. Oh, okay, that's doing all those pages. And right page. Yeah, right page, we're going to do the same thing. So you can do the whole lot of the pages, but see the left and the right. So we're doing the same thing here, left and right. So we will add, I was going right. I just looked and I was like, there's a different pattern going the other way, but that was for layout number 2. This one here. And we're going to pop that over that seam like so. So once again, we're going to adhere this one the same down over here. So it's going to be 1 inch in. Get my instructions back out. Right page. Yep, 1 inch in, 2 inches down. Yep, same as before. So let's do the 1 inch down. Sorry, 2 inches down. Yep, 2 inches down and 1 inch in. Now, if you don't want to do this, you can, if it's me, I would possibly just eyeball it. I probably wouldn't worry about whether I was going to measure it properly. I mean, it's great to actually measure it so that it does match with your other side, which mine aren't quite matching. I mean, that could have been down a little bit further, but that's okay. So we're going to add our glue to this one. Okay, so once again, 1 inch in, 2 inches down. And I like to eyeball that and make sure it's straight. Yeah, like so. Okay, these little strips are going to go a 1/2 inch up from the bottom. So we're going to go 1/2 inch up, a 1/2 inch up. And we're going to glue those on. All right, our 1/2 inch up, and it's going to glue straight across there, like so. Done. And I just put glue everywhere there, but we'll get that off with my sand eraser. A little bit of glue on there. And that one's going to be a 1/2 inch up as well. Like so. Look at that. We've got 2 gorgeous pages coming together. Now, let me put my lid back on my glue. Now we have some embellishments. We have just the, we'll grab that out of our sticker sheets. We have, oh, is there supposed to be 2 sticker sheets in here? Because we only have 1 tree. Oh no, that's right page. What's the other page got on it? We do. We only have 1 lot of trees. So, actually did hear someone saying that because I think there's sticker sheets missing out of this one. All right, so we'll do the one side. Okay, I'm going to cut these. We'll do one side and we'll just place them. I'm not actually going to stick everything down. I'm just going to cut my photos. Okay, that and that. Look at these cute kids. That. Now, I mean, I think for my first layout, now this is something that I want to show you what you can do to change things up a little bit. I think on my first layout, I really want to have a picture, that snowy scene picture that I have. And I'll show you that in a minute. There. I need to trim just a smidge off that side. There. Okay, now I've got this snowy scene picture here. And I think what I want to do is, instead of having the 2 photos like they've got, I think I want to have this one photo take up the size for the two photos. So this is where you can incorporate your own thoughts on how you want things to look, because you may not necessarily have the photos the same size as what they have. Now, it's great when you've got a photo printer that you can physically print your photos ready to go and you can use them for your layout. But if you don't have the photos, because as you can see in this one, it's got two photos here, okay? So we could make that look, we've got one photo there. We could actually physically pop one photo like in there and decorate it and say explore, and that can be our first photo. And then the other side, of course, when you look at the second page, it's got another two photos there. So it's got a smaller photo and a larger photo. We could possibly do the two photos that I've got. Donna, it said in the catalogue that the glue is acid free. You should be good to use scrapbooking because it won't harm the photos. Okay. And all right. So although we have two little trees there we could possibly use. I'm going to use the two little trees and the word explore. So let's line that one up. I'm just going to use a piece of some basic white to layer that, to mount that photo, because I'm using a different size photo. So I'm now going to create a photo mat for that photo, because I could physically put this one. I'm just going to lay them there. I'm not going to stick them down. This one and the explore. Okay. See, I could physically put these two. I'm just going to lay them down there. I'm not going to stick them down, but I could physically put that and that and my explore here, and I can use that photo. See that? So I'm just going to sit those there. I'm now going to mount this one up on some basic white. So let's find out the size of that. So first of all, we've got it at, so we could do that at 4 inches. And let me see what the width of that photo is. 4 inches by 8. Okay, so I could do 4 inches. I could do the width of my cardstock, 4 inches by 8 1/4, and that will mat up that photo for me. All right. I can mat up that photo onto there. Look at that. We have a perfect mat for our photo that can go on there. So let's add that. So Catherine's saying, it said that in the catalogue that our glue is acid free, so it won't harm the photos. That. Okay, so we're going to line that up on there. Okay. And we're going to pop that on there. So I like that. That's looking really nice. I knew exactly, when I seen this scrapbook layout, I knew exactly what I was going to do. And it was these photos, these snow photos. I knew exactly what type of photos I wanted to use. So let's pick those up. Oh, please don't stick down. Come on, I just sat you there. Okay, right. Now we're right. Let's pop our photo on. I'm going to pop the photo on. Just there like that. Once again, I'm eyeballing. Like, honestly, I don't measure loads of things. I eyeball a lot of things that I do. All right, now it has this little tree down here. That one, it does have the big tree, but I'm not going to use the big tree. I'm just going to use the little tree. So I'm just going to pop that little tree there. I'm not going to cover up too much of that. And then the bigger tree comes down here. And I think I'm going to like it to come out off the side of my layout there a little bit. And then we've got explore. How awesome is that? We might pop that up a little bit. There. Explore. And there you have one gorgeous layout. Now let's try this page over here. One tree and a little snowman. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, I think these two photos are just simply gorgeous. This one's a little bit blurry. I must admit, I needed to blow it up to get the two of them together, but I think I can do that, even though this has got a 3x4 portrait and then a 3x3, I think it is. Even though it's got that, I'm quite happy just to do that. I think those two photos there will look great. Now in that, it says add journaling, which we have some journaling bits there, but I'll add journaling in a little bit later. But I think that looks cute. So let's mount these ones up on some basic white. It's turned out pretty good considering it's my first go at one of these kits. I think I've done all right. Like I'm quite happy with how it's coming out. All right, so we have, that one is a 4. It's a 4 by a little bit. So let's try 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we're going to have to do them that way. There. Can I get 4 1/4 out of that bit too? Nope. Okay, so 4 1/4. And I think it should be there. Let me see that. Yep, that's going to mount up perfectly there. Let's see what this one measures. A little bit under 4. Okay, so I could actually, no, I can't get it out of that either. I'll have to have another bit of white. Or could I? No, I need another piece of white. Okay, so 4 1/4 by 4 1/8. I printed up my photos out of a template that goes with my Epson printer. So sometimes the photos aren't exactly 4 by 4. This one is actually, it's actually 4 by 3 7/8. So always measure your photos in that respect to make sure that you are matting them. You eyeball too? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're going to add some glue onto that. We're going to mount that photo up onto there. Same thing with this one. Onto there. They are just cute as a button, aren't they? All right, I'm going to do it over this way a little bit. I'm going to bring my photo over the edge here a little bit. That's not how it is on that layout, but actually no, I'm gonna just do it like that. Then I can pop my little tree down here. I can put my journaling in. I could even put my journaling in down the bottom if that's what I wanted to do. So this, I'm loving this kit. And it wasn't too hard. Once you actually do all your cutting, the hard work's done, then it's just fun assembling it. Now I'm on a roll. Thanks, Margie, for that tip. And as I said, I needed the help because I'm not used to the way these go. And I mean, now that I know that, so much easier. So much easier to do. We're eyeballing once again, getting them nice and straight like that. Then, of course, we're going to grab another little sticker sheet. So we're going to have the tree and the cute little penguin. And I think it just goes so cute with this layout. So I'm just going to go like that. There. And we're going to do our cute little penguin there. Then we're going to take this so much fun. And honestly, you can see these kids are actually having a ball. They were so excited. This was before we even got up there. They were so excited. They were all dressed, ready to go, and so excited, even even as they were going. So as you can see, we have just done that first double page layout. There we go. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Did I lose a lot of people there? Look, I don't have that many people on. Did you all get lost? I mean, yeah, okay, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, but you know, one of my friends has said on Instagram, I am close to your heart, aren't I? So there you go. A gorgeous layout using the Snow Day Scrapbook Workshop Kit. You love my photos, Margie? Yeah? So there you go. That is day 5 of my 12 days of Christmas. And I will be back on Monday morning with another live video again. Catherine said, I use my craft mat to help with measuring, makes it easy, loving the pages. Now, what I wanted to tell you is here, I have 2 glass mats. Okay, so we have our glass mat. Now, on our glass mat, we have 1 inch by 12 here. We have 1 inch by 12 up here. The only problem is we have to put the other page way over here to get the 1 inch by 12 inch over here. But it works well. Like, it physically works well. You can line your measurements up here, as Catherine was saying. Line your measurements up and you are good to go. So I've actually physically just turned my glass mats like portrait size, and it's working well, and it gives you a really great solid platform to do your scrapbooking on. But there you go, a gorgeous double page layout using that scrapbook workshop kit. So what I wanted to tell you is I am going to start a scrapbook workshop club. Now, I have been doing my own scrapbook workshop kits, and I am going to add a little bit of fun to these scrapbook workshop kits. So what I'm actually going to do is we will be able to get the kit, which is the basic scrapbook workshop kit. And I'm actually going to do it as a rolling subscription club. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some alternate page layouts using the scrapbook workshop kit as well as a bonus when you actually are a part of the club. So the part of the club is going to be a flat fee. I really have to work out with the pricing of the kits where I'm going to go with that flat fee and how we're going to do it. But you will be able to get the whole workshop kit. And then I will also create some extra double page layouts as a bonus to you being a part of my scrapbooking workshop club. So that is coming in the near future as we start releasing some of these new workshop kits. I am still doing my workshop Scrap It With Me workshop kits that I'm designing using different suites of products in the catalog, because it's a whole different scenario on scrapbook workshop kits rather than these ones. The way I do mine is I actually design the layouts, the sketch layouts for you. You get loads of designer series paper, cardstock, and I normally incorporate some stamping. So I like to be able to stamp some images in the background, and I use a coordinating stamp with whatever's going to go with the suite. But I will be doing these classes. And if you're local to me here in the Scenic Rim, I am wanting to do these workshop classes once a week. I am happy to do these workshop kits if it's just the basic kit that we hang out, we have a class once a week, and we actually just put the scrapbook workshop kit together. So lots and lots of things coming in the near future with scrapbooking, and I hope you all get on board with the scrapbooking, because it is another branch of your crafting rather than just card making. It's another branch of your crafting, and I can tell you, putting our memories down on paper is absolutely so how can I say, rewarding, so wonderful to actually go back to look at these photos of my girls. Like, look how gorgeous those two girls are. Look at them, ages 4 and 6. You know, they're now 22 and 24. So that goes to show how many years ago this was. But it was such a wonderful, fun holiday for us at the snow, and it's nice that I can actually put some memories down on paper. So thanks, everyone. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all again at 9 o'clock on Monday morning for day 6 of the 12 days of Christmas crafting. I hope